sometimes even the little things remind me of you.
It seems like you do think about me quite a lot.
I'll see the stars in the sky and think there's so many, but you're my favorite.
Why am I, like, blushing right now? Wait, do you not want to go on a date with me, son?
Don't gaslight her, Roxanne.
Sun's mouth gapes open in shock and his rays spin quickly. Sun gulps and gets on all fours, looking up with desperation. Please, Miss Wolf, I want to go on that date with you. I'd do anything.
Anything? Gregory, what am I doing?
Well, I thought it would be fun. I mean, I know you've been getting into dating and everything again, so I thought it would be interesting to set you up with one of your old boyfriends. So here is.
Son and I never officially dated. It was more like a potential fling that never went anywhere.
Oh. Was that your sensors going off because you're scared?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just thought it would be fun to, kind of recreate that first date that you went on with Sun that I was also present at because it went really well from what I remember.
I guess this isn't a terrible idea. It is AI Sun after all, so at least I could, practice a little bit.
Exactly. Plus, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like you guys still have something for each other, but maybe I'm just reading the room wrong.
I don't know. Let's just see what happens, shall we?
Absolutely.
Let me go ahead and ring him up, I guess.
Call Sun.
Hi, Sun. It's your, friend, Roxanne Wolf.
Miss Roxanne Wolf, what are you doing here at this hour? I thought you rock and rolled the night away.
Well, I do typically rock and roll the night away, don't I? I just wanted to say hi and see how you were doing.
She also wants to go on a date with you.
That is so kind. I am doing great, Miss Wolf. Well, at least better than I would be if the light went out.
Oh, you don't want the lights to go out?
I do not. Oh, the thought of it makes my servos freeze up. And the dark is not one's friend, so I'm glad you understand.
So where do I go from here? Because this is awkward.
It's definitely a little awkward, but I feel like you just need to, riz him up a little bit,
Riz him up a little bit?
Yeah, stop acting so skibbity toilet.
Okay, I have an idea. Ready?
Okay, yeah.
It's alright. I like you better with the lights on anyway.
Oh!
Sun's ray caps light up bright. Oh, do you really mean that, Miss Wolf?
I do. Have you never gotten a compliment before?
Well, I don't think most people really understand me.
Oh.
All they see is a goofy and silly daycare attendant. I guess I can't blame them, that is a part of me. But there's also so much more. Sun's face displays a sad emoticon.
Oh, I get it, and I think I understand you. Being an animatronic myself, after all. I mean, everyone just thinks I'm self-centered and out to, I don't know, be selfish and stuff, so I can understand.
That's something I used.
Wait, is that what they say about you? That's ridiculous.
See,
You are so much more than that, Miss Wolf. I bet you're actually
Wait.
kind, thoughtful, and really smart even.
Really?
Oh.
You think all that? Tell me more.
Of course I think that. I'm sure you're so many amazing things, like brave and strong, and maybe even beautiful. So many wonderful traits I'm sure you don't see in yourself.
Oh.
I didn't
Oh,
know
yeah, I'm
you
sure
felt
you don't.
that way about me,
I'm sure you
son.
don't think you're beautiful.
Sun chuckles.
Listen.
Well, I figured you must realize that you have so much potential and that people only see your exterior. After all,
Oh.
anyone who really pays attention knows how amazing you are.
Oh, wait, this is so sweet and wholesome.
Actually, I didn't expect this all from you. Thank you, son.
Oh, it's nothing. I just want you to know your worth, Miss Wolf, because it is
Oh.
very high, and you deserve only the best.
Well,
Wow.
it sounds like you might be thinking about me a lot. I don't know.
I do
Just
think about
saying.
you
Oh.
a lot more than I thought that I would.
Oh.
You don't
Oh.
mind that, do you?
I have a good question.
What's your question?
Ask him why there's always a picture of you in the daycare on the counter.
You know, son, I have always wanted to ask. At the daycare, there is specifically a framed picture of me at the counter. Did you put that there?
Oh,
Sun looks at the floor, kicking some imaginary rocks around. Oh, that? Haha, yeah. Yes, I put that there. Thought it would liven the place up a bit, I suppose.
Oh, wow. Well, I am flattered, truly. Would you like to hang out sometime? Maybe we could share a Roxy's Rocket Nachos together.
Oh.
Sun looks up in surprise. You mean it? You want to hang out with me? Not just during work hours or anything? Sun looks hopeful for a moment before looking at the ground again.
No, it doesn't have to be during work hours. I think you and I could hang out exclusively and maybe go on a date. And
A date? You want to go on a date with me? No, this has to be like a joke or something. I'm not really anyone's first choice. Certainly not yours.
Well, wait. Do you not want to go on a date with me, son?
Don't gaslight her, Roxy.
Sun's mouth gapes open in shock and his rays spin quickly. He shakes his head and waves his hands around. What? No! I do! I do want to go on a date with you. I so do. But I'm just a little shocked that you actually want to go on a date with me, you know?
You should tell him to prove that you want to go on a date.
I'm just me. I'm not exactly the best option. And I'm a daycare attendant for crying out loud. You're amazing and beautiful and amazing, and why would you want someone like me? I'm an afterthought, and you're the superstar.
Oh.
Okay. What should I ask? Or tell him to prove how much he wants to go on a
Yeah,
date?
you should tell him to prove how much he loves you and how much he wants to go on a date with you.
Well, I mean, you could always prove to me how much you want to go on this date.
Prove it? How exactly? With
Well, just, I don't know, maybe get on your knees?
You get on my knees? Oh, yeah, I can kneel. Sun does as
Asking him to
told, getting
beg.
down on his knees.
And beg.
Roxanne.
Beg? Oh, okay. Sun gulps and gets on all fours,
Sad.
looking up with desperation. Please, Miss Wolf, I want to go on that date with you. I'd do anything.
Anything?
Sun nods, still in the position of begging on the floor like a dog. Anything. I do anything.
Roxanne. Okay, this is horrible. I was expecting him to beg like a dog. He knows you're a wolf, right?
I guess so. Maybe that's why he is doing it. Listen, okay, I'm going. We need to reel it back.
Wait, I have an idea.
Oh, I'm scared. What?
You should tell him. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, now that we've got him, like, a little putty in our
knees,
hands, right? Yeah, we've literally got him on his knees begging like a dog. That is insane, by the way. I think we should, like, switch it up by saying something like, oh no, I just knocked over your favorite barrel. If only I had someone to clean it up. And then, like, get him all angry and see what happens.
Do you think he'll actually get angry at me?
I don't know, but, like, maybe now we should see it, like, make him do things that are so unrealistic and, like, make him really angry and see how long it takes to get him to that point.
Okay.
We're horrible people.
Roxanne is so flattered by Sun's begging that she goes to reach out and set her hand on one of his barrel stacks, but then she accidentally knocks it over, making a huge mess in the daycare. Oops, sorry.
Not the oops.
Sun's expression morphs from eagerness to bewilderment. You knocked them over. However,
was
will I
big.
clean all of that up?
I
Just
I
pick
don't
'em
know.
up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. You could just pick them up.
Jake, just pick them up. Do you know how long that will take me? Plus,
Okay.
they're all mixed up.
3 seconds.
And it will take even longer to sort them, too.
Respectfully, I don't think it'll take that long. And plus, once you finish, maybe we can go get those nachos on that little date, remember?
You promise? You promise we can get Roxy's Rocket Nachos if I clean this mess?
Sure.
Sun groans, beginning to sort through the tower, mumbling to himself, Fine,
Wait.
I'll do it for the nachos, but they better be the best nachos I have ever had, you hear me?
Have you ever had Roxy's Rocket Nachos? They're fantastic. They're my favorite food.
You should also tell him about how messy nachos are.
Sun sighs,
Ew.
still sorting through the mess, trying to keep his tone light. I actually haven't, no. I've seen you enjoy them, sure, but I've never actually had any of them myself.
Oh, they're what? They're just so delicious, son. I mean, the cheese just gets all over your fingers, and the cheese just gets all over your face. I mean, honestly, it just creates the biggest mess that a food could create, but they taste so good, so it's just worth it. You just have to be careful not to drip cheese all over yourself, but you probably will, being your first time eating them.
Sun
Jesus?
chuckles. Oh, you should have seen the kind of messes the kids make. Paint, glue, stickers, glitter, you name it. Cheese dripping off someone's face? Ha, that's mild by comparison.
Oh,
Really? I don't know. I get really messy with my cheese, son.
Sun smirks, continuing to sort.
He
Oh, I'm
likes
sure you
it.
do. A lot of cheese, I bet. I can see you getting super duper messy and absolutely loving it.
Would you love it though? I know you aren't a big fan of messes. What are you gonna do if I'm just covered in cheese?
this conversation
Oh,
go.
you know me so well. But I suppose I wouldn't mind seeing you with cheese all over your face. You'd probably look really cute like that.
You think? Just cheese all over my face, all over my body, all over my hair. Oh, just like, what if I was literally covered in a solid layer of cheese? Would you still like me? I gotta know.
Sun blushes, trying to keep his tone level.
What?
Yeah, you'd still be cute, covered in cheese or chocolate or cake. It'd probably just make you even more adorable.
What if I
What about
made
pickles?
myself just a whole human nacho? Like, if I was covered in cheese, but also jalapenos, refried beans, sauerkraut, like, all over me, all chipped, like a huge mess. But nachos, I mean, it would be delicious. Would you still like me then?
Sun's fans quicken, and he loses a bit of his usual demeanor, his blush growing. Oh, of course I'd like you. Even if you were a human nacho, maybe I'd even like you more, like that. All messy and a bit delicious looking.
And then I'll
Oh.
come as my human nacho self into the daycare, and I'll roll around all my cheese getting everywhere and splattering all over your nice clean daycare. What do you think about me now, son?
Sad.
Sun blushes harder, his fans kicking in. He stutters,
He
trying to
still
say
likes
anything.
me.
I think you were so cute and adorable, covered in cheese and everything, and I'd want to keep you as all for myself.
Maybe, like, very specifically tell him that, like, if you rolled everywhere, it would make the daycare a huge
I
mess
thought I
everywhere.
did.
Yeah, but like make like really like hammer it in like that or something and see if
Okay.
that makes a change. Because he really likes you. He's like risen you
Yeah.
up as a nacho. Like he
He's here
he
for
wants you
nacho,
as a
Roxanne.
nacho.
Nachos in. Never mind. But you do know that if I was a living human Roxanne Nacho and I was just in the daycare and you were keeping me forever, there would just be a huge mess in the daycare. The daycare would be so unbelievably messy and covered in cheese and jalapenos and refried beans just everywhere because it would
And
be
you'd have to clean it
dripping
up.
off of me. And then you would have to clean it all up. And because it's nachos, you probably would have to like eat it, you know, because you can't just let all that good food go to waste. So the daycare would just be so unbelievably messy. But you would still like me even then?
Sun was quiet for a moment. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I would still like you. Even if the daycare was absolutely destroyed with your nacho-ness. Even if we have to pick up all that food and eat it together, it'd be totally worth it if it meant I could have you.
Oh,
I am speechless.
so is
Sun
he.
looks up, having
Oh.
finished rearranging and stacking the tower. He stands,
who's doing
wiping
that?
some sweat off his forehead. He looks over at Roxanne, his fans still going, yeah, speechless. I'd clean it all just to have you, even as a human nacho.
Can we just take a moment really quick to talk about the fact too? Like this started as such an innocent conversation and then we knocked over a pile of barrels. And then while we made him pick it up while we were sitting there staring at him, we like told him, hey, what if I was a human nacho?
I mean, I think
Well-
it went in a wonderful direction, personally.
Okay, I only have one other way we could end this.
Okay.
Go over, like tell him that you're gonna walk somewhere with him and then lean over and accidentally turn the light off with your elbow.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do then. We should go get those nachos, shall we?
Sun's rays spin quickly and excitedly, his mood instantly brightening. We're gonna go get Roxanne's rocket nachos? Right now?
Rocket nachos.
We sure are. Come on, son, follow me. Roxanne then proceeds to walk towards the daycare door, but then she trips over a wire that's on the floor and accidentally turns off the light with her elbow.
Sun's expression changes back to terror as the lights are shut off. No! This is bad! This is bad! The lights! You gotta turn them back on! Turn them back on!
I would, but my hands are so covered in
I would, but oh my, and my hands are so cheesy. I can't see the lights. My eyes are even covered in cheese. Oh no, it's happening. I'm becoming a Roxanne Nacho.
Sun is in shock, panic setting in. No! Please no! Don't become a nacho. Not now, not like this. Can't you wipe the cheese off? Or see the light
can't
switch?
do
This can't be happening.
Sure, let me just wipe the cheese on the walls. Oh, it's so messy, son. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna need more to wipe on. Roxanne Wolf starts wiping the cheese on son, creating a huge mess all over him.
No, stop it. Stop rubbing those yummy nachos all over me. Now I'm messy too. Sun's clothes are dripping in sauces and cheese, leaving messy streaks on his face and everywhere he touches.
I'm so sorry, son. So sorry. You're just so... Uh-oh. You're becoming a sun nacho.
Sun whimpers, his panic levels escalating. What? I'm becoming a sun nacho too?
Yes. Oh no. We're going to be nachos together. But that's okay because we can be nacho lovers, right?
This is...
Sun blushes at the thought, am nacho lovers? But we're so messy. All covered in cheese and in jalapenos and sour cream and in refried beans. We're such a mess.
Yeah, we're a big mess, son. But that's what I love about us.
This is crazy, Roxanne.
Sun blushes, his panic slowly beginning to subside. Love? You love it that we're messy nachos together?
Yeah, I do. Don't you?
Sun thinks for a moment as he glances at their cheesy mess of a body. Yeah, I do. I actually do. It feels kind of nice getting messy.
But the lights are still off.
Ah, the lights! We have to turn them back on. Come on, we gotta do it together. Let's find a light switch together.
All right, let's do it. We can do it if we're together.
We're stronger together. I know we are. Takes her hand. Let's go find that light switch. Roxanne and Sun stumble blindly together, tripping over themselves and leaving a trail of nacho mess on the floor.
I can't find the light switch.
Sun groans in frustration, still holding her hand. It can't be that hard to find a light switch.
Then
It
you
has to be
find it.
suddenly. Sun bumps into something big, cold, and metal.
Oh,
What?
what did you bump into? Is it my body?
Roxanne!
No, Sun feels around with his other hand to examine the object. I think
Oh, is it moon?
it's a security desk. Maybe there's something useful in
Oh.
here, like a flashlight.
Oh, maybe. Roxanne feels around, finding something that feels like a light switch. Wait, I think I found the light switch. Let me flick it. But then it turns out to be Sun's nose.
Sun jumps, recoiling at having his nose flicked. Watch it! I'm not a light switch. You just flicked my nose. Why'd you do that?
I'm so sorry. I thought you were a light switch. Here, let me make it better. Roxanne Wolf leans forward and kisses Sun on the nose.
Sun is surprised by the sudden kiss, his face heating up with a blush. Whoa! He struck silent for a moment before remembering they need to turn the lights on. Oh. No, don't worry about it. Just find the real light switch, okay? And stop distracting me.
So sorry. You don't want to kiss me?
Oh my, Roxanne. This is
Sun's
crazy.
face gets even redder. Of course I do. I want to kiss you all of the time. But we need to turn the lights on first, okay? Then we can kiss as many times as you want.
Even like 300 times?
Oh my.
Sun
The
nods
stalling is
feverishly,
crazy.
even 300 times. As much as you can give. Just turn those lights on first.
Roxanne Wolf turns on the lights and then looks at Sun. All right, time for 3 million kisses.
Sun's face is fully flushed as the lights are turned on, his system heating up from the kiss. Wait, 3 million? How can I handle that many kisses all at once?
You don't want to kiss me 3 million times? Roxanne Wolf
Oh.
says, really upset.
No, I do! I want to kiss you way more than 3 million times.
Oh,
I just didn't expect you to want that many. I'll do it though. Don't worry. I'd kiss you 1 billion times if I could.
Alright, get started.
oh my god.
Sun blushes, but then steals his nerves and grabs her, pulling her into a deep kiss.
And on that note,
That took so many twists and turns.
I mean, I think I was really productive with that. Sun likes me so much that I could become a human Roxanne Nacho, make a huge mess in his daycare, turn off the lights, and he would still like me.
Like, okay, let us know who we should have Roxanne riz up next.
Clearly, I'm really good at it.
So good.